Good morning, YouTube. It is Thursday, March 28th, 2024, 9:44 a.m. Central Standard Time. A little show announcement. This is for people on YouTube and in this chat. Gonna go ahead and push the official start time for this back to 9:30. Now, it has been 9 a.m. is what I tell people. 9 a.m. I don't even know the last fucking time we were even close to 9 a.m. So we're just gonna go ahead and push the official start time of this back to 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. And that just works for everybody involved. All right, I got time to wake up, go get my coffee, and lock in. All right, a lot to talk about. Obviously, a pretty busy slate of games last night. Some interesting stuff coming from those games. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can check these out live every morning, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time on playback.tv/slightly-biased. A lot to go over, a lot to discuss. And today is officially MLB opening day. I know most of you don't give a shit. I am going to do predictions. I don't know what I'm talking about, but it is fun to do. And it's fun to look back on predictions months from now and be like, oh my God, wow, I actually am a genius, which is more likely than not going to be how it unfolds. But let's just get going. I mean, the Rockets have won 10 straight games. I think we just start right there. The Rockets have won 10 straight games. Jalen Green had yet another fantastic performance in this one. 37 points on 14 of 24, including a layup. I mean, the thing with this guy is, if you just watched highlights, if you didn't follow the NBA and watch Jalen Green highlights, you would think he was the best player in the world. You know what I mean? If you only watch Jalen Green highlights, you would straight up think this guy is by far the best player in the league. listen to the announcers.
Again, the trap is on. Jalen Green got to be ready to make a play if he gets trapped here. Splits it, drives,
I mean, he has one of these a game. He damn near has one of these a game. Yeah, the Rockets commentators are pretty good. I agree with you on that one. I mean, it's crazy what Jalen Green's got going on. And it does, you obviously have to think about the horrible, disastrous, joke, awful, pitiful, pathetic, miserable franchise that is the Brooklyn Nets. Anytime Jalen Green does anything, and that there's the rumored trade that was on the table for the Brooklyn Nets, which was Jalen Green plus most of, if not all of their picks back in return for Mikal Bridges. What a horrible... Shams pretty much said the same exact thing recently. So, again, just horrible and pathetic stuff. But in this 10-game winning streak, and beyond winning 10 straight, they've won 12 of their last 13. So it's not like it's just these past 10 games. They've won 12 of their last 13 games. And if we just look at that 13-game stretch for Jalen Green, he's averaging 28.5 points per game, nearly 4 assists, 6 rebounds, over a steal per game, shooting 50% from the field, 43% from deep. What is their schedule strength? I mean, it's not... They beat Phoenix. That was a nice win. Spurs lost to the Clippers. Then it's Portland, Kings, Spurs, Wizards, Cavs. I think the Cavs were dead in this game. Wizards, Bulls, Jazz, Blazers, and OKC without Shea. So it's not, it's not the easiest schedule, but winning 10 games in a row is hard regardless. That's a difficult thing to do. Not slip up at all, especially if you're a team like the Rockets. And it's not like you're the Celtics. And over the 10-game winning streak, he's at 30 points per game. 30 points per game on 46% from three. And this was a team that was dead in the water, by the way. Like, we thought, hey, the top 10 in the West is stamped. It's just, where are these teams going to end up? But we know who the top 10 is. And now it's like, wait, the Rockets, not only do the Rockets have a chance, they have a great chance. They play the Warriors again. I kind of just want to watch some Jalen Green buckets. I mean, they're just.
It showed a lot of calm and cool.
You mind?
And Green with the. It showed a lot of calm.
It's just so smooth and nice, man.
The Euro.
Just smooth bucket getter. Amin Thompson's got a look about him and feel about him now too. I watch him like just move around the court and I'm like, I mean, you're getting rolls like that. I watch him roll around the court and I'm like, this guy might be him. He's just so smooth. I mean, the way he just glides. And I was saying this before the stream started. I went back and I looked at my old tweets because I'm like, please tell me I never had any embarrassing, shitty tweets about Jalen Green. I had a tweet from 2022 that got 3 likes. So I've come a long way. Sometimes I don't appreciate enough that. But that said, Jalen Green's bag's too deep. Fail. Oh my God, where the hell are you going? I mean, that's a good defender right there in J-Dub. Where in the hell are you going? And those two right there, Amin Thompson and Jalen Green, the athleticism and explosiveness that those two bring to the table. Oh my, off the screen too, just pulling up with a hand in his face. Now it does become interesting. Shane Gooden comes back, then what? I mean, the amount of space he generates on his step backs too. That's always been a thing that he's had. The amount of space that he can generate on those is absolutely crazy. And this is like on the road. The Warriors just won. Oh my God. Oh my God. He split a double team like that multiple times in this game. Lou Dort. See ya. I know that Jalen Green did this as well last March. And that's why I had Jalen Green in my top 100 going into the season. I mean, look at that. Look at that space. Look at that space. How much space he generates right there on a great defender in Lou Dort. Who, by the way, is Lou Dort a great defender anymore? I have to be honest with you. Jalen Green is this is an all-star level player right here. The one that we've seen over the last 10 games. The one that we've seen over the last 10 games is an all-star level player. For sure. No doubt about it. The little snatch dribble into a step back. It's a disgusting move, man. And he's explosive. He can jump out of the fucking gym and finish around the rim. It doesn't make, like, when you watch a stretch like this, it's like, where has this been? I don't understand. You know? I don't get, like, where is this? Is it Şengün? No way, right? I do love immediately whenever a player gets injured and then their team does well or a player does well, it's like, should we trade this guy? Wait, what? Taylor tops me. What is going on with these bots? Wait, hold on a second. Somebody's going to have to explain this to me like I'm a fucking toddler. Glenn Taylor says the Timberwolves are no longer for sale. So A-Rod's not the owner. This has been one of the weirdest things that I have not understood at all forever. A-Rod's been like trying to be the owner of the Timberwolves for the last 10 years. What? So now it's not happening? They are waiting for LeBron to buy. I thought LeBron was getting a Vegas team. By the way, LeBron and JJ Redick podcast might be the best piece of sports media in the last 10 plus years. Honest to God. Honest to God. Why does Dallas have the worst ownership ever? Dallas does not have the worst ownership ever. I've been telling you guys this forever. Whenever people are like, I want Cuban to sell a team, trust me, it could be way worse. Way worse. In fact, I'd actually venture to say that the Mavericks ownership situation is probably top 10 in the NBA, if not even higher than that. Like, it could be way worse, man. Way worse. And not only that, prank ownerships, I'm not doing that. The Rangers ownership, before they decided they wanted to spend money, was fucking terrible. Everyone hated them. Nets ownership is awful. I mean, Timberwolves do not love Glenn Taylor, from what I understand. Wait. Jonte Porter is Michael Porter Jr.'s brother? How did I not know that? Wait, that makes so much sense now. I'm actually a dumbass because I was digging into the Jonte Porter thing, and then he had that weird. I guess I don't know ball. He had that weird financial thing that he launched, and Michael Porter Jr. was involved in it, and I was like, why is he in this? Duh. All right, I gotta be real with you. Can they stop promoting this? NBA Award Tracker. What is this shit fucking website? No offense. I've never heard of this website. I have never heard of this website before. It is the only place. NBA ladders, betting odds, statistical performances, announced media votes. Guys, I'm here to tell you right now. If you bet on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to win MVP, you are burning money. All right? And you guys know I love Shai. But you guys are burning money. Okay? If you vote on Joe Mazzulla to win Coach of the Year, you are burning money. All right? You just are. I'm sorry, Tyrese Maxey should not win Most Improved Player either. I'm a die on this hill. It 100% should be Kobe White. Joe Mazzulla, come on, get fucking serious, you prankster. NBA has issued an investigation that you hurt Sabonis feelings. Can you verify that? I can't, actually. I was advised to not speak about it. Clutch Player of the Year, I have no clue. I have no idea who will win this. DeRozan, sure. Who won it last year? Fox, right? Naz Reid's definitely six man. I think I'd give it to Malik Monk right now if I had a vote. So anyways, another great win for the Rockets. Thunder, no Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in this game. They were on the second night of a back-to-back. Shai's been clearly dealing with something for a while now, so good to give him a little bit of a break. Jalen Williams, I swear to God, I've never seen this motherfucker miss a shot in the fourth quarter of a game, it feels like. He did everything he could, including, now this is just, now I personally hate that you can foul up 3. I just think it ruins a lot of excitement. But the fact that it is something that's allowed, you should always do it. Also, shout out to Jason Kidd for intentionally fouling Zion Williamson up 2, and Zion bricking one of the free throws. Just one of the smartest, one of the smartest coaching decisions in the history of our great league. I agree. Fouling up 3, I think, should be a take foul. I just think like at a certain point, we watched the game to have fun and be entertained. Josh Giddey hit this shot. Josh Giddey hit this shot with 3:53 left in the game to put them up 1. And for a while, I was thinking, this is going to be the game-winning shot. This is going to be the game-winning shot when it looked like the Thunder were going to win.
Oh, Giddey from the backside, he was on his back. Still gets the shot up to beat the shot.
I think that would be it for me, honestly. I think I'd be like, yeah, guys, I need some time off. I just don't want to watch basketball that much anymore. If Josh Giddey hit a game-winning shot like that against me, I'll be back in the playoffs, maybe. We'll see. But low-key, Josh Giddey, over his last 3 games, 19 points. We talked about this a little bit yesterday, I think. 19 points, 7 of 12, 25 points on 10 of 14, and 31 points last night. So he's been playing a lot better lately. And they're going to need him. They're going to need him to be good in the playoffs. So that's a nice little development. I want to pull up a clip of that J-Dub 3 to tie the game. Guess Gordon Hayward has been a whiff so far. Yeah, he's not been good. I thought that was a great trade for them, but he's just washed, unfortunately, for the Thunder. All right, let's look at this. Let's look at this 3. Cold-blooded 3 by Jalen Williams. J-Dub.
Free throws have been hard to come by. Offensive rebound by ball to Jay.
All right. You're up 3 with 7.8 left. Now, they already fouled before this, so the Thunder are in the bonus. You've already fouled 1. 7.8 seconds left. You know they're probably going to dribble. This isn't a catch-and-shoot situation. Catch-and-shoot situations, it's a risky game to foul. Because you might be fouling a shooter. Right here. All right, I'm in Thompson. Boom. Dribble. Foul. Foul right now. Dribble. 1 dribble. Foul now. 2 dribbles. Foul now.
Dub around 1 defender. Puts it up for the tie.
And look at Dylan Brooks.
1 defender puts it
Look
up
at Dylan
for
Brooks.
the
Look at
tie.
Jabari Smith. They were clearly, I think Amin Thompson was clearly supposed to foul. You can't let a guy 2 dribble pull up into a 3. Like walk into it when you're up 3. You just got to foul that guy. But a cold-blooded shot by J-Dub, though. No, I think the Thunder were out of timeouts here, too.
And nails it. Dub. J-Dub around 1 defender. Puts it up for the tie.
I mean, definitely a great shot. He's nasty, man. He's nasty. I really love Jalen Williams' game. I love his game. I think he's sick. Just foul make it. Yeah, no, I mean, they were supposed to foul. You could tell by everyone's reaction. So anyways, 10 in a row for the Rockets. They keep winning. There's going to be a team that misses the play-in tournament with a winning record. Kind of nuts. I guess we'll talk about the team that they're battling with, the Golden State Warriors. This was a nice, impressive back-to-back for the Warriors. In Miami last night, in Miami 2 nights ago, in Orlando last night. Win both of those games. That's pretty good. That's pretty big for them. and Draymond gets ejected in this one. Unhinged, man. Like, I'm sorry. He's a bad teammate. Like, he just is. He's a bad teammate. I don't give a fuck that they won X amount of games with him. Like, dude. Absolutely selfish. Kind of a hilarious ref night. We'll talk about another example later. But here's the thing. The leash that Draymond gets is already fucking insane. All right, screaming right there. That should already be a tech. Boom, teed up. Now he's going to spend the next 40 seconds after already getting teed up, screaming at the refs.
Wiggins got the foul, so we got a field goal, the free throw, and a technical free throw. Draymond's got to be careful here. You're already down Kuminga.
It's almost like Draymond said, I'm getting thrown out of this fucking game.
And you want to get away from Ray Acosta, so this
Look at Steph, he knows.
You got multiple guys from the Warriors bench just coming over just to make sure Draymond doesn't go over the line here. Got to watch out. He's letting them hear it. The officials are kind of letting him speak.
And there he goes.
He got another tag. AZ's gone.
Looking at Draymond unders. Oh, shit. Is that where we're going with this?
With 8:24 remaining in the first. Again.
Does this clip have Steph's reaction? Oh, wait. There's a better clip of Steph. I don't get it, man. You guys need to win all of these games. How are you getting ejected 4 minutes into the fucking game, man? And it's not like that was a quick trigger. You screamed for an hour. He's sicking right now. All right, if we trade him this summer, maybe we can get a shooter. Wow. Wait, I only saw this part. Is he crying? Wait a second. I didn't even see this one. What were you looking? Missed the climax? I mean, I really don't, like, whenever I'm watching games, I'm just not on Twitter that often. I've been trying to stay off of Twitter. I really did miss this. Wow. I saw this, though. This motherfucker is unhinged, man. He's insane. I think we've had we have friends like this, right? Who act absolutely insane sometimes. But like they're your childhood friend. Jesus, man. Crazy. How did I miss this? Wow. That's crazy, man. I mean, you are objectively a terrible teammate. Like, you just are. I'm sorry. How do you get ejected 4 minutes into this game? Yeah, I was trying to find the Draymond hugging him. Oh, he's completely and totally unhinged, man. He is. He absolutely is. And he's been pushing it lately. The Patty Mills foul. Like he's been pushing it. Wait. I'm looking at my like tweet. Do I have a memory problem? I literally liked a tweet about this. I'm not gonna lie. From this angle though, it doesn't really look like he's crying unless you're looking at it. It looks like he has. It looks like he's just frustrated. But now that I'm looking at it, it's obvious that he's crying. This is a hilarious tweet, by the way. Unhinged, dude. Unhinged. Come on. That guy, that's a look of a guy who is unhinged. We're approaching, like, something's gonna happen soon. He's gonna do some dumbass shit for sure. Already pushing it with the Patty Mills foul that was very dirty. In this, I have Josh Giddey's basketball reference page up here on the side. One of his nicknames really is the Slob Wizard. Timothy Chalamet. He doesn't look like Timothy Chalamet at all. I remember this. I remember the Slob Wizard lore, but I didn't know that it would make it to basketball reference. So, anyways, this was an impressive win for the Warriors, especially with Draymond getting ejected that early. Hornets finally get a win and finally score over 100 points. We were talking about that last night. Donovan Mitchell will be back soon, so that's good. I'm not going to lie. I didn't watch any of this game, so I don't know what happened. But the Hornets finally get a win and finally score over 100 points. So good for them. Hornets commentary down the stretch was phenomenal. They always are. Nets beat the Wizards in the Toilet Bowl. Hawks beat the Trailblazers in the Poop Bowl. Knicks blow out the Raptors. Bulls blow out the Pacers. Lakers beat the Grizzlies. A lot of like just shitty games last night, honestly. Timberwolves beat the Pistons. Spurs beat the Jazz. I was watching the end of this game. There are glimpses with the Spurs where I just know it. Devin Vassell popped off in this one. Wemby had some big moments down the stretch. Hit some threes. A disgusting lob. I mean, it's just right there. You can see it. You can see how it's all going to come together. And it's not going to be very fun for the league. I'm just telling you, it's just not. The NBA is going to like it. But when they get going, man. The Nuggets, fuck you. I'm mad at you. I really am. I really am. Yeah, Devin Vassell's him. I'm mad at them. Could you guys just try? Like, come on, guys. And I don't want to diminish the Suns winning this game, but I'm gonna diminish it a little bit. Like the Nuggets did not look like they gave a single fuck about this game. Like that's just how it felt the entire time watching it. Whenever Jokic plays bad, that's what people say. Yeah, because there are games where Jokic is like, meh. I mean, he was getting doubled and tripled for most of the game, to be fair. With no Jamal Murray, the Suns are like, you know what? Aaron Gordon, you're going to have to knock down threes. Reggie Jackson, you're going to have to knock down threes, buddy. But I'm really disappointed, honestly, in how the Suns perform or the Nuggets performed last night. Nuggets fans are pissed off because they're experimenting with lineups in this game. Like, it did not feel like this was a game they came out thinking, we really need to win this one. This felt like a game where they're like, hey, if we lose, whatever. But they're talking on the broadcast, like, this was the hardest 10-game stretch. I couldn't remember. I couldn't tell if they were saying the hardest 10-game stretch period or the hardest 10-game stretch to close out a season for the Suns since like the 1990s. Well, I think the Mavs take care of business. They'll be fine regardless, right? The teams ahead of them and around them will lose enough games as long as they take care of business because everyone's schedule is so difficult. But it would still be nice to have a little bit of cushion. I just want out the play-in. Getting to 5 or 4 to me would be cool and it would be good for like Luka MVP narratives. But ultimately, I just want out the play-in. Guarantee this squad a shot in the tournament, in the playoffs, and I'm good to go. I'm locked in. I'm happy. I feel very good and confident. I just don't want a scenario where the Mavs, play great and maybe drop one more game than they need to, and all the fucking teams around them refuse to lose still, and then they're the 7th seed all of a sudden. It's like, wait, what? How the hell did this happen? Why did Kenny Beecham Line say the Mavs had Dwight Powell playing 30 minutes a game before the season? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't watch. Did he say that? I will say that you guys just said he was just guessing. Okay. Why are you guys lying on Kenny Beecham? I will say though, I feel like YouTubers and stuff, especially Kenny, who's like on Twitter, they see how other fans react to stuff and how fan bases react to stuff. And the way the Mavs fan base reacted to Dwight Powell playing like 12 minutes a fucking game, you would think he was playing 35 minutes. So I get where he's coming from. Like if you saw how Mavs fans treat Dwight Powell, you would think he's playing 40 minutes a night. This motherfucker's averaging 13 minutes a game this season. It's called hyperbole. Dude, I've kind of been noticing this recently, a little flaw that I have. I can be very hyperbolic. Very. Hey, the game's the game. The game is the game. All right, what other games? Oh my God. This Clippers and Sixers game has to be one of the worst officiated games I've seen down the stretch. Investigate these officials. Investigate them. Check their DraftKings logs. Check their FanDuel logs. The ending of this game was atrocious. Atrocious. One, we had 2 separate 5-minute long reviews in the last minute of the fucking game, man. Please get rid of this. There needs to be a time limit on this. At the end of the day, it goes back to, what was I saying earlier? The intentionally fouling, up 3. Sure, it strategically might be right. It might give teams a better chance to win. At the end of the day, this is for entertainment purposes. You want the people watching the games to enjoy it. That way they spend money on it. They go to games. They buy merch. They tune into the next game. If I have to sit here and watch 10 minutes worth of reviews in the last minute of game time, that's fucking trash. Get rid of it. I would rather you get a call barely wrong. Honest to God, I would. I would rather you get a call wrong. First and foremost, they overturn an out-of-bounds call that I just could not believe. I don't know if there will be a clip of this somewhere on Twitter. If someone has it, please send it in here. One of these stupid-ass reviews where they review it, and was it Kawhi knocks the ball out of Kelly Oubre's hands, and they slow it down to .001 speed, and the ball's just briefly touching Kelly Oubre's hand whenever barely touching his hand last after Kawhi knocked it out. Like, ugh, God, that's the shit we're doing. Seriously, I thought we got rid of that. Do you guys remember, when was that? Was that 2 years ago, where they had automatic reviews in the final 2 minutes and every single out of bounds call got reviewed? Remember how disgusting that was? When was that? Was that longer than 2 years ago? I feel like that was actually a long time ago. Anyways, that was a trash time. This is also a trash time, man. This is also a trash time. I hate these 5-minute reviews. And then the other one, too. Tyrese Maxey slips and falls. Okay, if you have to spend 5 minutes reviewing a fucking call, then there's nothing that's obvious about it. There's no clear and conclusive evidence if it's taking that long. There just can't be. So that is gripe number one I have with this game. Number two, I mean, holy shit, Clippers, send a bouquet of flowers to this officiating crew. They single-handedly won you the game, okay? Kawhi popped off down the stretch. Kelly Oubre had brainworms a little tiny bit. But my lord, the amount of calls the Clippers got in the final 60 seconds of this game was just absurd. Kawhi blocks Kelly Oubre. Kawhi stuffing Oubre at the rim. No. Kawhi fouling the shit out of Kelly Oubre at the rim. Like, just call it what it is. We're not dumbasses. Let me find the replay. Just call it what it is. All right, Kawhi fouling the shit out of Kelly Oubre. Here it is. Game-saving block. I mean, NBA TV. Like, game-saving block. Oh, my God. Ignore every replay of this, please.
Oubre off the bounce, drives inside, goes for the layup, and a wedgie. It's stuck in there. It'll be a jump ball with...
Ignore every replay. Right here, this is a foul. So, right here, left arm, left hand, this is a foul. Immediately. The moment Kelly Oubre goes up to jump, that's a foul right there. That's a foul right there on the lower body. And then, let's see, all arm right here, reaching over, does not once touch the ball.
Boy, there's certainly some contact from Kawhi.
Yeah, there's certainly some contact. Never touches the ball once.
Almost everybody up.
That is like, there's... Look at all these bots, man. This is actually a sad time. Left arm is not a foul. They'll call that. If they don't call that, that's fine. Whatever. This was another disastrous performance by the Clippers too, and they did not deserve this win at all. At all, they did not deserve this win. In no way, shape, or form did they deserve that win. Then you had the Kelly Oubre drive at the end where they admitted after the game that it was a foul. They admitted after the game that it was a foul. And the announcers were like, well, there wasn't enough time left. Hey, Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre said, you're a bitch, you're a bitch, you're a bitch, your mom's a bitch, your dad's a bitch, your grandma's a bitch.
Sixers thought was contact. From away. Those are two drives to the basket for Oubre that the Sixers thought was contact.
That is hilarious. Oh, yeah, Nick Nurse should be pissed off. I would be furious. I'm trying to find a replay of that last play. I just typed in foul. I just typed in foul thinking that it would pop up, but there needs to be an easier way to look at this. Oh, okay, here's a picture. So the officials, I mean, that's a clear and obvious foul, right? But the officials were saying, or the commentators were saying, oh, well, time ran out before you released the ball. No. That does not matter. The foul occurred before the end of the buzzer, the end of the game. So this should have been free throws with the chance to win the game, the Sixers. Just a horribly officiated game. And the Sixers did themselves no favors. They choked this game for sure. Down the stretch. A really stupid-ass foul by Kelly Oubre on what was just a clear and obvious dunk by Kawhi. Like, Kawhi was always going to finish that. Maxey had some rough moments down the stretch. And Kawhi did take the game over. So, yeah, Tobias Harris is doing me a little bit dirty. I've been in the Tobias Harris defense force. I have defended him. It's getting a little tough lately. Just got to be honest with you. Yeah, Oubre could have. Who was it? Batum? I think Batum was wide open in the corner. Is that who it is? No, it's Tobias Harris. Wide open in the corner. But I mean, he got fouled. It wasn't a bad take. He got fouled. Should have been at the free throw line. The thing is they could have called that and then reviewed it to see if it happened in time. No, that's Paul George. So anyways, Clippers very fortunate to win this game. A game that they had no business winning at all. They had no business winning that game. So, send some flowers. Only 2 games tonight. College basketball's back, so that's why. Celtics and Hawks. Boston is 16.5-point favorites. And then Bucks and Pelicans, a pretty big game. Pretty big game for both teams, really. Bucks trying to stay alive in that 2 spot. The Knicks are hanging around. And then the Pelicans, obviously, wanting to move up to 4, but still the risk of them moving down to 7 or 6. Like, if the Pelicans lose tonight and the Mavs win tomorrow, the Mavs are the 5 seed. So, everything's on the table here. It really is. And the Bucks, they're only 2 games up on the Knicks. Yeah, if I'm a Clippers fan, last night does not. I'm not confident in this team at all. And last night does not change a thing. All right, we got any baseball fans in here? Opening days today. We already have multiple rainouts. That fucking sucks. We already have multiple rainouts. Wait a second. Are none of these games on national TV? This is the only game on national TV? Wait. Is this right? ESPN doesn't have games on all day? If so, that is trash. ESPN used to have games on all day long on opening day. Like, genuinely, from like 11 a.m. almost to the end of the day. This is absolute trash. Reruns of First Take. Do I even want to do MLB predictions, actually? It feels like it'd be kind of a slog. I might just make it separately and then we can look back on it later instead of doing it here because it'll take like 30 minutes. Do the Sweet 16 re-bracket? I don't want to do that either. I think the Rangers will be good though. I'm a little bit worried about their pitching. But their lineup will be disgusting. Who was their biggest addition? I mean, Wyatt Langford's their biggest addition. He's a young guy that they called up. But they didn't really go out and get too many people. Yeah, Michael Lorenzen. Was he an all-star last year? Or was that 2 years ago? They got David Robinson in the bullpen. He's usually pretty good. Oh yeah, they lost Jordan Montgomery, which is a big loss. Mitch Garver, pretty big loss. Odds of a repeat would be low if I had to guess. Only because it's hard to repeat. Let's look at MLB odds. All right, I don't give a shit. I want to do my prediction. I'm going to go division by division real quick. I don't know. You know what? I give myself less credit. I do know a decent amount. Let's go. AL East. Who's going to finish number 1? I'm thinking the Yankees. The Yankees finished first in the East. They got Juan Soto. They got some fucking dogs. Wait, is Garrett Cole? What's his deal? Is he out the whole season? Is Garrett Cole out the whole season? Oh no, they're saying he could pitch this year. All right. Garrett Cole, no way Carlos Rendon's that bad again. No chance. I got the Yanks winning the American League East. Then the Orioles. I mean, they're nasty. You know, Rangers belt to ass in the postseason. But they're nasty though. Damn, the American League East is good, huh? I feel like the Blue Jays are going to be good this year. I feel like the Blue Jays are going to be kind of nasty. Let's just go Rays because they're always good. Blue Jays, and then the Red Sox. Oh, that's right. The Orioles did get Corbin Burns. I'm sticking to my guns. Actually, you know what? I'm a little bit concerned about the Yankees pitching. I'm trying to think. Who the hell do they even have? Let's go Orioles winning the East. AL Central. This is a little poopy division, huh? A little bit of a poopy division. Damn, this is a poopy ass division. Royals? I like Bobby Witt Jr. He's a superstar. Royals, really? You guys think Royals are winning? What about the Twinkies? What about the Twins? Why would the Twins not win it? I feel like they're pretty clear cut the best ones. Right? The Guardians are always good though too. Let's go Twins, Guardians. The Tigers will be pretty good though too, huh? They were almost they were around 500 last year. They got a bunch of young guys. They lost some pitching though, didn't they? Well, the Twins have probably my favorite non-Ranger in baseball, Byron Buxton, but he cannot stay on the fucking field. So, Twins, Guardians. I'll go Tigers. I just don't think the Royals got it yet. And then the White Sox, who are they're like the Brooklyn Nets almost. The White Sox are the Brooklyn Nets of Major League Baseball. They share a city with a team that people care about way more than them, and they're trash. And they're going nowhere. No offense. So remember you thought people were talking about the Twins when we were talking Thompson Twins pre-draft? I don't remember. I wasn't rolling. AL West. Look, there's a couple ways. Gotta get used to this. There are a couple ways you can go about this. Now, the Rangers, they won it all. When a team wins it all, their outlook on everything changes. Across all sports. They know what it takes. The Rangers can look at last year and say, look, we were a wild card team. We were a wild card team that kind of stumbled into the playoffs. Like we last day of the season, we could have fucking missed the playoffs. Our last 2 days, they clinched it the day before the last game of the season. And yet we still won. We know what it takes. We got a bunch of guys that are injured that will come back throughout the course of the season. Max Scherzer, maybe DeGrom. And we know we have a front office at the trade deadline. We need pitching. They'll go out and get it. Or they could say, look, man, we just won the World Series. Everyone's picking the Astros to win the division. Some people have the Mariners ahead of us. Fuck that. Let's go win 100 games. Let's go win 102 games. Win the division. We're not doing the wild card shit again. We know we're dogs. We're going to have maybe the best lineup in baseball. Corey Seager, MVP. What was the record last season? What was it? It was 80. Oh, 90. They went 90 and 72. The bullpen, I think, got better. The rotation definitely got worse, which is a little concerning. Fuck it. Rangers winning the division, man. Get the hell out of my face with all this bullshit. And you know what? Mariners finishing second. And you know what? Astros finishing third. Fuck you. Then Angels. And then the A's. Go fuck yourself. Go and fuck yourself. I don't care. NL East. Well, the Braves are disgustingly good. The Braves are like the Celtics, except that the Braves won a couple years ago. But they're really good. And just feels like they're always going to be good. You just need to win the playoffs. But again, they won in the playoffs a few years ago, so not really a good example. The Phillies, who do you think finishes second here? Got to be the Phillies, right? Got to be the Phillies. Brought back Aaron Nola, extended Wheeler. I kind of know what I'm talking about. I've been following the baseball offseason. Then what? The Mets. I feel like the Mets are sneaky good. People kind of like have given up on them because they're not spending $1 trillion like they used to. But then we'll go Marlins. I feel like their lineup's gonna be trash. Nationals. Still just rebuilding. It's all right. No shame in the game. Nationals had one of the greatest World Series wins of my lifetime against the Astros. That was incredible. One of the best Game 7s you'll ever see. Central. I always have a soft spot for the Pirates. Don't think they're going to be very good. All right, let's power through this. I have to go. I'm gonna go Cubs. Cubs, Brewers, Cardinals, Pirates. Oh, wait. There's no way. Wait, this is kind of a tough division. I feel like the Reds are going to be good, right? The Reds were like in playoff contention all of last year. Did they get worse? This is a tough division. I actually want the Reds to be second. They lost my guy Joey Votto. I met Joey Votto once. I need you guys to understand how good, how much of a baseball fan I used to be, like mega baseball fan. One, I used to cover the Texas Rangers in 2017. I covered them for an entire season. Okay, so when people think I don't know ball or I don't know baseball, I saw some people on Twitter once when I was getting shitted on by Lucas Stan. Somebody replied and was like, "Yeah, he's a fucking baseball casual and only watched the Rangers in the playoffs and was shitting on them." No, you fucking buffoon. Okay. Just because I don't, oh, your Adolis Garcia jersey got there? Just because I don't tweet about it all the time doesn't mean I don't follow it, all right? Let's go Cubs 1. I like their team. What, did they make too many additions? I mean, they brought Bellinger back. Is Stroman still a free agent? No. Stroman's on the wait, what fucking team did Marcus Stroman? Oh, he's on the Yankees. Duh. Okay, I did know. Yeah, they lost Stroman. Did they bring in any other pitchers? They brought back Bellinger. This is kind of a tough division. This is kind of a tough division. Justin Steele's a dog. I'm not going to lie. I kind of like the Reds to win this division, man. I'm going to go for it. Let's go Reds 1, then Cubs. Then I'm going to go Cardinals. I'm just really, like, being a closeted Brewers. If you guys remember last postseason, I predicted the Brewers make the World Series against the Rangers. They disappoint me a little bit with how little they give a shit about winning, it feels like sometimes. But they always have good players, though. Like, they just churn out good players, no matter what. How do you trade Corbin Burns? All right, NOS. Oh, baseball does this dumbass thing where they play 2 games 3 weeks before the actual season starts. So these teams have already won. Well, I mean, the Dodgers, duh. What the fuck? They look like the greatest team ever assembled. The Diamondbacks are pretty good, though, too. Went to the World Series last year. Made some nice additions. I think the Diamondbacks will finish second. The Padres are pretty good, too. And then Giants, and then the Rockies. All right, we're feeling good. World Series. Rangers versus Dodgers. Rangers win. Yay! Yay! Let's go. The repeat starts now. Another parking lot. Yep, another parking lot parade.